power of your love. Hold me close, let your love surround me. Bring me near, draw me to your side. And as I wait, I'll rise up like the eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on in the power of your love, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on in the power of your love.
What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out? You've got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. How many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing this beating in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me
I ask you to rise as
loves
you're able.
all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Of me, and you give me all of you. Give me all of you. Oh, cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard, 'cause all of me loves all affections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. I give you all of me. And you give me all of you. Oh.
I invite you to be seated and to take this opportunity to, first of all, welcome you to Founders Metropolitan Community Church as we've come to celebrate and affirm love in this place. And in order for us to do that without too much interruption, I'm going to invite you to take your cell phones out now, to silence them. We don't want you to switch them off because we know that you're going to be using them as cameras throughout the service. But we do ask you to silence them so that we can have uninterrupted time. And I know that whenever we silence phones, that means we have all sorts of different bells and whistles, so we're going to let that happen. And we also want you to check in on Facebook at Founders Metropolitan Community Church. And when you tag your photographs, please make sure you tag me. I really appreciate it. We sincerely are glad that you are here this afternoon. You're amongst family, you're amongst friends. This is a congregation that enjoys itself, and so we want you to feel at home. For those of you who are regular members and friends and attenders of Founders MCC, this does not count as Sunday obligation. We still expect you to see you tomorrow morning for worship services. This does not make up for a sermon. That includes you too. I'm just saying. Thank you all for coming. You have gathered to share in the love and happiness that fills this room this day. Today is a new beginning, a whole new life for Dawn and Yel. Today we celebrate their commitment to create a lifelong partnership together and build a home that is based on love. They are taking yet another step in their new beginning, and they've chosen to begin this new life together. So as they join together today, Dawn and Yel are announcing to the world that they are passionately in love with each other and want to seal that love in marriage. It really is a joy for me to officiate at this service today. I've known Dawn for many, many, many years and have journeyed with him through many... No, I'm going to stop there. But I do know that when he met Yel, there was no looking back, but only looking forward. And Yel, we are so glad that you are here. We are so glad that you are here today. And couldn't be more proud of our own government that has finally recognized the equal love of same-gender couples in this country and made it possible for you not to have that long-distance relationship through Skype any longer, but to be present in this room. Welcome. You're amongst family. Just over a year and a half ago, Dawn and Yel were living, as I say, over 7,000 miles apart from each other. Never in their wildest imagination did they think at that time, chatting over Facebook and Skype, that they would be standing here in front of all of you today to make a lifetime commitment. But their faith in God had other ideas for them, and well, here they are today. The incredible laughter and love that they share with one another, they are about to share with all of us. Today they have chosen to celebrate and profess their love and commitment to each other with those who mean the most to them. So to you, their friends, and their family. It is your chance to come together in the presence of God, the presence of love, and in the presence of one another, to lift them up, to support them, to be with them on this incredible life-changing journey. And for you, Yael and Don, this is a new beginning for both of you. And I'd like to offer some gentle reminders to ease the lifelong task of living and growing together. And perhaps my husband would shut his ears at this point. Be kind to each other. And when you disagree, do it respectfully. Be gentle and forgiving with each other, for when you forgive, your heart grows a little bigger. A little more understanding and a little bit more compassion enters therein. Remember to make time to laugh and play together. It is so easy to get caught up in the responsibilities of life that we forget to prioritize what is really the most important things. Don't let business, don't let busyness ever replace the laughter and joy that you both feel today. Each day, thank God for each other as you pray for one another and as you pray together at the end of each day. Friends, as you exchange your vows, you will start with you a new journey together. So know that our love and our support go with you. And as you make promises to each other, we too will join and pledge our love and support to the two of you. And for those of you who are in coupled relationships or married, perhaps this is an opportunity for you too, to think again of your vows, your promises that you made to one another perhaps yesterday or many years ago, and renew them today. And for those of you who are single, look around. I do a really good line in weddings. Don and Yael, you're about to make a solemn promise. Do you believe that you've been called together by God to share your lives together? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to be loyal to each other, never allowing any relationship to come before the one you're about to now affirm? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to love and respect each other, to share your lives and your dreams, to build a home that is a place of love, happiness, and growth? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to be a companion to each other in all of your successes and failures, your happiness and sadness, and to always give each other your unwavering support? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Will you recognize each other's freedom to grow as individuals, allowing the other space, time, and support to do so? If so, please say, I will.
I will.
And will you do all in your power to make your life together a blessing to God and God's love in this world? If so, please say, I will.
I will.
Now to you, their so-called witnesses called into this place today, this is your chance to come together to lift these two men up, to support them with your love and with your support, and to be with them on this, their journey. So do you, your friends, your family, your witnesses, do you come together today to support Don and Yael with honesty, courage, and love as they begin their new life together? If so, let us all say, we do. We do. Okay, with that kind of support, you can't go wrong. At this point, I'm supposed to say, please face each other and take each other's hands. But you haven't let go of each other's hands since we moved into this place. But remember, as you join hands together, please know the gift that you are to one another. These are the hands of your best friend, support and full of love for you. They are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it, support and encouragement to pursue your dreams, and comfort in difficult times. And lastly, these are the hands that even years from now will be stretching and reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just one touch. You're now invited to share individual vows with each other.
Try not to cry. When we met a year and a half ago, I had reached that point in my life that I really believed I was going to be single for the rest of my life. I didn't think there was anybody special for me. And I was trying to be okay with that. I had a good life, and I just didn't think I would ever have somebody to share it with. And then you came into my life. You changed my world. From halfway around the world, you changed my world to here. I don't even know how that's possible. You were the most amazing man I've ever met. You were the bravest, by far the bravest man I've ever met. The things you were doing at home, I was in awe. You were the most spiritual man, the most loving. You make me laugh. You know how to make me laugh when I don't want to. You and your craziness, you just drive me insane, and I can't help it. You know how to touch my heart. And I promise that I will stand by you every day, from now for the rest of our lives, that we will celebrate together, we'll cry together. I'll cheer you on when you're running your marathons barefoot. I'm not going to do it with you, but I'll cheer you on. I will stand by you every day, because I know God has brought us together from all the way around the world, and I love you with all my heart. I love you.
Don, 4 years ago, you know how some things I do have. And from that time, me too, I never expected of having a partner, but you came along. You came along. And I'm willing to give up everything. Everything in this life, I'm willing to give it in order to be with you. I want to build a house, a home for us, a home which will be our safe place, our sanctuary, a refuge, that at the end of the day, you will come home in my arms. We will share our strengths, happiness, and joy together. You know, you are more than the medicine I'm taking every day. You're giving me life. You give me the air that I breathe. And I promise you, I will love you again and again and again until the next of our life. I will love you forevermore.
Mahal na mahal kita.
Mahal na mahal kita.
wasn't in the script. Who has the rings? Whew. Wedding rings are a symbol of commitment and love. The rings are circular, like their love, with no beginning and with no end. They represent what has been and what will always be. They're made of solid, sturdy material, which is meant to survive years and years of hand-holding, washing dishes, swimming, tennis, and tender caress. Couples wear their wedding rings every day as a symbol of their love. So as we exchange these rings, I will ask you to repeat after me. You would say, I love you.
I love you.
My heart is in this ring.
My heart is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
I promise to be your faithful husband,
I promise to be your faithful husband,
to love you through the best and the worst,
to love you to the best and to the worst,
through the difficult and the easy.
to the difficult and to the easy.
I promise you my unconditional love,
I promise you my unconditional love,
and I will give you my unwavering trust.
and I will give you my unwavering trust.
When you look at this ring,
When you look at this ring,
remember that I love you always.
remember that I love you always.
I want you to say, I love you.
I love you.
My heart is in this ring.
My heart is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
My love is in this ring.
I promise to be your faithful husband,
I promise to be your faithful husband,
to love you through the best and the worst,
to love you through the best and the worst,
through the difficult and the easy.
through the difficult and the easy.
I promise you my unconditional love,
I promise you my unconditional love,
and I give you my unwavering trust.
and I give you my unwavering trust.
When you look at this ring,
When you look at this ring,
remember that I love you always.
remember that I love you always.
On the altar is the unity candle that you've perhaps seen at many ceremonies. Perhaps you had one if you were married and enjoyed part of that ceremony yourself. The unity candle reminds us that whilst we come in as two, when we are pronounced married, we leave as one. Our lives are intertwined. New families are created. A new family is created here, and a new family is created thousands of miles away. A year from today, I'm going to invite Yael and Don to relight this candle, the candle that they're going to light in just a few moments, as a reminder of the promises and the vows that they shared today. But more than that, on a day when they come home from the busyness of the day and they just want to reconnect, I'm going to invite them to light the candle again, just to remind yourselves why you're together. And on those days when you could kill one another. And we've all had those days. I'm going to invite you to light the candle again, because you promise to be with one another through the good and the not so good.
Ikaw ang bigay ng may kapal. Tungkol sa aking kasal. Upang sa lahat ng panahon, bawat pagkakataon,
The stole that a clergy person gets to wear is a stole that is used as a symbol of the word, a symbol of authority. It's a symbol that has ancient roots. For those who are from the Jewish tradition would know it comes from the prayer shawl. And just like everything in the Christian church, we refashioned it just because we could. And so I take this stole and I wrap your hands. I wrap them as a symbol of the authority that has been vested in me. I wrap them with the ancient awareness of God's love and God's truth that was right at the very beginning when we were made in the divine image of a loving God. A God that does not have any stepsons or stepdaughters, but a God who sees each and every one of us as beautifully and wonderfully made. A God who destined for you to meet and to fall in love and to be married today. It is that God that we preach in this church, and it is that God that blesses you this day. And through friends and family, it is that God that we ask for a blessing upon you. So if you feel comfortable, whatever your faith tradition is, and we don't really care here, we're more concerned that we are people of good conscience and of goodwill. If you would like to raise your hand as a sign of that blessing that you would like to bestow upon these two men today. God of many names and of names yet to be mentioned, we thank you for the order of creation that joins us in this sacred moment, as together we weave our hearts and minds together as those who believe in goodness and love, of unity and harmony and peace and joy. We weave our hearts and minds together, creating community, creating that God force that blesses Yell and Don this afternoon. And in that blessing, we ask only good things, only loving things, only wondrous things to come their way. And when they are faced with those things that are not of goodness, may they remind themselves that not only is God supporting them, not only is God loving them, not only can they call upon the love that they share in this moment, but that they may also call on the love of this community. Sisters, brothers, moms, dads, friends, extended family, to be at their side and to journey with them. So we bless them only with love this day. For if God is love, then love is God. Amen. Don and Yell, you came here today in my presence and in the presence of family and friends to express your love for and commitment to each other. You have exchanged vows and made promises. You have opened your hearts to one another, declared your love, and have united yourself with the exchange of rings. Your lives are forever changed. So therefore, by the authority vested in me as an ordained minister of the Metropolitan Community Churches, by the authority of the state of California and now the federal government of the United States of America, which is not bad as a Brit, I now declare you married. Now you may kiss.
I made myself a promise some time ago, never again to give my heart away. I fell in love with someone who left me in to love like I found reason enough in you to love again. So here I am all caught up in this newfound love, feeling like I've never felt before, putting my love on a line with you, taking a chance again. I'm not afraid to love anymore, 'cause you found reason enough for me to go on living. You are reason enough for me to smile again. In a world where hearts are broken, every now and then one finds reason enough to love like I found reason enough in you to love again. In a world where hearts are broken, every now and then one finds reason enough to love like I found reason enough in you to love